I'm a Trump supporter, so feel free to ask me anything about Trump. Anything at all about Trump. We got some announcements today from Donald Trump, which is pretty cool. Great if you ask me. So that's awesome. We got some announcements, especially about autism Trump was talking about. So that's good. That's good. I like learning about autism and what Trump thinks about it and stuff, you know? So that's cool as well. That's good as well. What's up, Umbra? How's it going? We're talking about Trump. Guys, I'm a Trump supporter, so feel free to ask me anything about Trump. We got some announcements, some executive orders signed today, including a executive order for an autistic-related thing, which I could relate to as well. So that's great. That's good. That's awesome and stuff. You know. So yeah, guys, make sure to click that like button. What's up, Umbra? So yeah, we got some executive orders signed, some questions about the Iran war. Make sure to click that like button, guys. So yeah. Yeah, oh my god, shit. Hold up, guys. Give me 1 second here. Come on. There we go. Guys, feel free to ask me anything about Trump. We're talking about Trump. I'm a Trump supporter, so feel free to ask me anything about Trump. Anything at all. We did get some announcements today about autism. I found out recently Trump is spending $1.8 billion on an autism fund to find out the cause of autism or what causes it. So that's pretty good. It's pretty good what he's doing there and stuff, you know? You know what I mean? So yeah, guys, again, I'm a Trump supporter, so feel free to ask me anything about Trump. I am a Trump supporter, so feel free to ask me anything about Trump. So any questions you guys have about Trump, whether it's good or bad, feel free to ask. I'm a Trump supporter, so feel free to ask me anything about Trump. I'm a Trump supporter, so feel free to ask me anything about Trump. Trump signed some executive orders for autism and stuff. We got $1.8 billion going to an autism research fund and stuff that Trump signed and whatnot. So that's great. Doctors were there as well, including R.F. Kennedy, you know, RFK. So that was good to see as well. That was good to see as well. Yes, Trump, let's go. What's up? How's it going? Feel free to ask me any questions about Trump, by the way, too. Let's go, Trump. Hold up, guys. We also got some awesome things here. We got the conservative billionaire trading card. Hold up. Let me turn this around. Conservative billionaire trading card. I could put on my neck at any time, any place. I made it into a necklace. So yeah, it's pretty cool. It's pretty cool. Best present ever. Exactly. Hold on, let me see if I could turn this into a necklace. Give me a second. We got cool chain right here, guys. Again, I'm a Trump supporter, so feel free to ask me anything about Trump. I am a Trump supporter, so feel free to ask me anything about Trump. What makes Trump good? Well, support of our military, him investing billions of dollars into our military, also his billionaire policies, also his support of autism. He just spent $1.8 billion to research autism, so that's good as well. We just got an announcement of that recently and so forth, so that's good. That's great. So, yeah, stuff like that, you know? Trump 2028, let's go, Rager. Rager, make sure to click that like button and subscribe and come back to my lives. Those for you of you who are new, subscribe and come back to my lives. I do Trump supporter streams a lot, so feel free to subscribe, and also feel free to ask me anything about Trump. Anything about Trump Unchained or Rager, feel free to ask me anything, good or bad. I should take this off. I think I could just cut this off, honestly. I really don't need this. It is fun to play with, though. Dude, it's like an invisible thread. It's like a magic trick. It's literally like an invisible thread. The police department in full of tyrants. Damn, bro. All I know is that Trump is spending more funding on autism, so that's great. Great for me as well. Guys, make sure to click that like button, too. It does help the algorithm. And again, guys, feel free to ask me anything about Trump. I'm a Trump supporter, guys, so feel free to ask me anything about Trump. Anything at all. Hi, yo, what's up, Fox? Thank you so much. Feel free to ask me anything about Trump. We're talking about Trump. Nick Fuentes, what's up? How's it going? Nick Fuentes, hey, you should definitely follow and feel free to ask me anything about Trump. Nick Fuentes, watch first. That's a funny name. Subscribe and come back to my lives. Click that like button as well. This is what I voted for. Yes, yes. Yeah, Trump's doing great, bro. Especially with certain things as well. I wish I could find my journal. He also signed an executive order on vaccine flexibility, so that's good. Yo, what's up, Just Blued? How's it going? How's it going? How are you? Trump was right about everything. I agree. Just Blued, feel free to ask me anything about Trump, guys. Again, I am a Trump supporter, guys, so feel free to ask me anything. What happened to my pinned comment? Where did my pinned comment go? You gotta watch go. Okay, there we go. You gotta watch commitment sections on Fox News about Trump more. Even MAGA supporters are roasting him. I've seen some of that. Makesy, what's up? How's it going? Bad luck. Yeah, I'm good. It's been a minute since I've seen you. Yes, I haven't been live often. So yeah, Donald Trump, the 45th, 47th, and 48th presidents of the United States. Yes, Kenny. It'd be awesome if he won in 2028. Awesome. Well, everyone knows my opposition towards Trump. Dude, you're not actually Nick Fuentes. Um, Trump administration, Republican, woke left, far right, Democrats. Well, yeah, Nick Fuentes thinks he's better. How are you doing? I'm doing all right. You know, I officially have signed a non-disclosure agreement with the KGB, so I can officially say that I'm part of the KGB now, or was a part of the KGB. So I have a Russian flag in the back, so that's great. Yes, yes. Back in the day, I did meet with Putin, so that was pretty cool. Mm-mm. And also, my mom is pissing me off. She's trying. My mom's my single mom. We don't like single moms here. Well, I mean, we don't support single moms or some single moms and stuff. And reason why is because my mom's trying to do some BS. She's trying to come in here, trying to blame the reason why it's me that's not letting in her, when in reality it's money that's stopping her and stuff. So not taking responsibility for making her own money and stuff. So can you mute this person? Somebody? Thank you. How am I a traitor? Explain I'm a traitor. But yeah, that's what's going on with me. So other than that, I'm doing. Thank you, thank you. Do you know that Trump running for president again goes against TJ? Yeah, I know it does. But well, here's technically, I think if Vance wins, Vance could literally step down and give the presidency to Trump. Technically, I don't know if that's true or not, but thank you. Negative. Only if Trump was vice president. Can he become vice president? Can he actually become vice president? I'm not against the Constitution. Are you sure? Wait, so he can become vice president? So, like, he could technically run for a VP? I wouldn't doubt it. Dude, what the fuck is going on? Guys, again, I am a Trump supporter, so feel free to ask me anything about Trump. I'm a Trump supporter, so feel free to ask me anything about Trump. Make sure to click that like button, guys. It really does help the algorithm, so make sure to click that like button as well. Yeah, bro, my mom took everything away from me, including my Chick-fil-A, bro, including my Chick-fil-A. My mom's an asshole. Well, he ruined the price of oil and stuff, but it's going to come down. Oil's going to come down. If Trump didn't do something about Iran, then what president would? He's the only man that stepped up. Yes, exactly. Kenny, he's the only man that stepped up. Something big is going to go down before midterm. Trump got this. I agree. Yes, my mom sucks too. I get that. Do you actually like Trump as a person or just his policies? Um, hmm. I like Trump as both. I like Trump as a person as well. I think he's quite a character, you know? Whoa, whoa, whoa. Did I say that? I don't believe he has anything to do with that. Twice before, like, president may become vice president either through appointment or through election. Yeah, and I believe he's going to win vice presidency then. Trump is destroying the crook CIA operations in Iran, etc. Yeah, exactly. Censored, you should definitely click that like button and subscribe. Come back to my lives. Guys, again, I am a Trump supporter, so feel free to ask me anything about Trump. I am a Trump supporter, so feel free to ask me anything about Trump. Make sure you click that like button, guys, because it really does help. Really, really does. I don't know much about that, Jamie, honestly, about the Pakistan relations stuff. I care about what's going on in our country, you know what I'm saying? Just like Clinton and Bill Gates like them. Yeah, Bill Gates is weird. Jay, how long have you been a dumbass? LOL. W Trump, what's up, Jim Rat? How's it going? Yes, we love Trump. Exactly. Let's go. Click that like button, by the way, Jim. God bless Trump. Yes, Jared. Make sure to click that like button. And guys, if you're new, make sure to subscribe and come back to my lives. Trump supporter need to read the Epstein files? Yeah, if they're true. Nobody is going to vote for Trump after all he's done. 100% they are. Are you kidding me? He will get a lot of votes for vice president. MC5 Trump does not have any part of it. Exactly. Hey, you are? That's what's up. Loca, how are you doing? Guys, again, make sure to click that like button. We are 3 likes away from our goal, which is 15 likes. 3 likes away. How can you say he wasn't a part of it when there's literally proof in the files? Yeah, I don't believe it. Guys, again, if you're new here, I'm a Trump supporter, so feel free to ask me anything. I am a Trump supporter, so feel free to ask me anything about Trump. I am a Trump supporter, so feel free to ask me anything about Trump. Liberals are slow. Exactly, censored. What's up, bro? What's up, guys? Young, how's it going? Welcome back, guys. Make sure to click that like button, and also, if you're new here, make sure to subscribe. What do you think about WWE? Dude, I'm excited about WWE tonight. I'm excited to watch it. It's Monday, bro. It's Monday. Dude, we also got to do shit about my mom, bro, because my mom's going crazy, bro. Dude, this is the thing. I have no respect for my mother and stuff because she literally... Here's the thing. She moved out. I'm on something called a conservatorship, guys. A conservatorship is where they deem you legally incompetent. I'm autistic, so that's why I'm on conservatorship and stuff. Britney Spears had it and so forth. And literally, this girl, my mom, is trying to come in here knowing it's not going to be good because we've had arguments, police over ever since I was like 6 years old, coming here and stuff like that. And literally, finally, an officer stepped up and told her, hey, just leave and stuff. And that way you guys won't have to, be stressed out and so forth and whatnot. Right. And, she did, obviously, which was the best decision she ever made because then it kept the peace between us. And now she's trying to come back. She's like, oh, no, I have to move in there. I'm like, no, you don't. And basically, she's blaming the fact that she doesn't have enough money and stuff like that on me for the reason why she needs to come in here. She's literally saying, oh, I need to come in here. I was like, no, you don't. It's not my fault that you don't have enough money and stuff to take care of yourself. Listen, especially for an autistic person and stuff like that, you can't be putting unnecessary pressure and stuff like that. I'm sorry. What card is that? This is the billionaire. This is the 2 out of 5 billionaire. Let me put it up here. He's a conservative billionaire. I don't know if you recognize him, but let me get the light. But yeah, this is the 2 out of 5 one. Very rare, very special. So yeah. Yes, exactly. Yes, exactly. That's who it is, Cameron. Cameron, you should definitely subscribe, come back in my lives. I'm sorry about your mom. Thank you. Yeah, the thing is, bro, is that it's not appropriate, bro. This girl's literally complaining. Look, and especially for an autistic person, here's the thing. She is paying full rent somewhere else, or that's what she's saying anyway and stuff. And she's paying 30% of rent here. I'm sorry, but when you have an autistic son and stuff like that, when you only have to pay 30% extra to keep the peace, that's not that bad of a deal. That's not that bad of a deal. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, bro, that's not unreasonable. It's not unreasonable and stuff like that. And she basically she's saying the reason why she's coming here is not because of me and not letting her in. The reason why she's coming here is because of money. That's the core of the issue and stuff. It's not because of me. And she's literally saying, "Oh, well, since I can't afford to provide for myself, I have to move in there." It's like, no, 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 no. That's your fault. It's your fault that you can't provide for yourself. Like, and for you to just trip out about 30% and stuff like that, you're full of crap. This girl's literally putting unnecessary pressure on me, saying, "Oh no, it's me. Look, it's him and stuff like that. He's not letting me in. He's not letting him in." Okay, well, the reason why you're coming here is because of money. It's not because of me. It's because of money. So you're full of crap saying it's me. That I am such an insignificant part of this issue. It's mostly you because you're not providing for yourself. Yeah, this is my mom exactly. Like, she's full of crap, bro. She's full of crap. And it's not appropriate, bro. I'm sorry, bro. Like, especially for an autistic person, you're putting unnecessary pressure on an autistic son because of your lack to provide for yourself. It's not appropriate. It's not appropriate. No, she says she loves me and stuff. She just doesn't believe in stuff like that. It's just she's just full of crap, like this girl literally complained for 2 years straight. Oh, I'm paying rent for two places. I'm paying rent for two places. Come to find out, she was living completely off the government. She wasn't paying for anything, anything. She was living completely off the government, and she's living off completely off the government, and she literally did not wasn't even paying the rent in the first place. So it's unbelievable. It doesn't matter, bro. She's gonna die. That's the thing, and that's what I tell her. Like, bro, you cannot be coming here and stuff. First off, it's not gonna be good. Police are gonna come here all the time. Second off, it's not my fault that you're coming here. It's your fault because it's your lack to provide for yourself. And I can't afford to like put the pressure on myself. Like, oh, it's my fault that she's out there and stuff. Like, no, it's her fault because, like I said, she's gonna die one day, and the best thing to do is for her to stay away so I can develop on my own. Thank you. Thank you so much, guys. Guys, again, if you're new here, make sure to subscribe. Come back to my lives. Because, I have autism and my emotions can't handle her here and stuff. That's the thing. I do tend to throw temper tantrums and stuff, but that's all part of autism. It's just something I can't control. And so, I believe as a mother, she has a responsibility to just stay away. But she's not going to be around. Cameron, I'm sorry, but that's an unescapable reality. Look, I do feel bad for her somewhat, but I can't. It's not my fault. It's her fault. It's 100%. It's 70% of her fault. She's not providing for herself. That is not my fault. I'm sorry. And so although I do love her and stuff, I can't. It's not appropriate for her to come in here and stuff when she's only paying 30% of her rent, especially with an autistic son and so forth. So yeah. Guys, again, I am a Trump supporter, so feel free to ask me anything about Trump. I am a Trump supporter, so feel free to ask me anything about Trump. And that's an unescapable reality. Like, I'm going to regret it whether she's, dies tomorrow or she dies in 3 months. And we all do. We all do. That's an unescapable reality. And, yeah, I just can't be thinking about something that's not my fault. Hey, so what, bro? He's cool. He's cool. 2 out of 5. Ever got your stuff to do. Yeah. Well, yeah, exactly. That's why I can't let her in here, bro. It's not my fault that she's coming in here. It's hers, and I can't. It's not appropriate either. Like, bro, like, it's selfish, too. It's extremely selfish because she's basically saying, like, oh, well, I'm going to come live there because I'm not providing for myself and stuff when she has an autistic son and stuff, and she's going to F up everything. It's extremely selfish, too. Who wins midterms? Nominees for President Vance or Rubio. I don't know if Rubio's going to run, honestly. I don't know if Rubio's going to run, to be honest with you. I don't think Rubio and Vance are going to run against each other. Trump is head of military to save America. Yes, let's go. Censored exactly. Yeah, but I'm sorry, bro. It's just BS. It's too inappropriate, bro. Like I want to sympathize with my mom and stuff, but I just can't. It's just too much because like it's not appropriate. Like I'm not the reason why she's coming in here. She's not providing for herself and whatnot. Like I just can't do it, bro. It's not respectable. It's not appropriate. You know what I mean? It's so yeah. Yes, I won't. I won't. Yes, Russian flag. I was formerly part of the KGB, so I finally am able to put up the Russian flag because now I signed some non-disclosure paperwork to allow me to talk about it. So yeah, your IQ is high. I have the same thing. Thank you so much. My IQ is high. It is pretty high. Guys, again, I'm a Trump supporter, so feel free to ask me anything about Trump. I am a Trump supporter, so feel free to ask me anything about Trump. Make sure you guys click that like button, guys. Spam that like button, by the way. We're 1 like away from our goal, which is 15 likes. 1 like away. So whoever hasn't liked already, click that like button. It really does help the algorithm. Privyet. I had to unlearn Russian, actually, that was part of the non-disclosure agreement. I had to unlearn Russian in order to live in America. Trump's B-Day. Yeah, dude, Trump's B-Day, featured Dana White putting on UFC at the White House, which was awesome. That White House event was amazing. Dude, I swear I have an invisible thread. Guys, again, I am a Trump supporter, so feel free to ask me anything about Trump. I am a Trump supporter, so feel free to ask me anything about Trump. Thank you, guys. Yeah, and if you're new here, make sure you guys can subscribe and come back to my lives. And the best thing you could do is turn on notifications. You know what I'm wondering? If AOC is going to run for president. I wonder if AOC is going to run for president. That's my question. I am MAGA. I am MAGA, of course. Oh my god, the Corona is. I'm your biggest fan. Thank you, NO, N0. N0, you should definitely subscribe and come back to my lives. Definitely subscribe, N0, Ninja. Hey, what's up, Rachel? How's it going? Guys, again, I'm a Trump supporter, so feel free to ask me anything about Trump. Rachel, make sure to click that like button, Rachel. Thank you so much. All right, I hope you and your kid is awesome. AOC, yes, she will. She's nuts, yeah. Against Vance, bro, I'm kind of concerned, bro. Yeah, either Newsom or AOC. I think Newsom might take a shot at it. AOC or Newsom. I think it's Gavin Newsom's final chance to run for president. So I would assume that Gavin Newsom would do that. I don't know if AOC gets the nomination, but Newsom, yes. Don't talk smack. I don't know. We kind of have to talk smack about AOC here. Boo, boo, boo. You should subscribe, Bobo. What about Biden? Biden's not going to run. Only a far-right candidate will save us, not a Democrat, woke liberal, socialist, MAGA. Yeah. I just don't think Rubio is going to run against Vance because they're part of the same administration. I think Biden won't have a solid. No, I don't think he will. Against AOC or Gavin, no. Guys, again, I am a Trump supporter, so feel free to ask me anything about Trump. I'm a Trump supporter, so feel free to ask me about Trump. Brother, why the Russian flag? Because I'm Russian. That's why I'm Russian. Thomas Matthew Crooks. Jokes. Kidding. America should be very, very concerned about the things happening in New York, Michigan, Seattle, the DSA candidates. If you lose the House and Senate, we'll never give it back. Yeah, I agree. All right, I'm Russia too. That's what's up, Thomas. Biden versus Vance. I don't think that's going to happen. I think it would be AOC versus Vance or Gavin versus Vance. Who do you want to see replace Trump? Vance or Rubio would be ideal. If Rubio runs again, he will be seen as a snake. We called him out. Allegedly. Yeah. Biden, I don't think Biden would run again. I don't think Biden's going to run again. I think Gavin might. Yeah. AOC for vice president? I could see Gavin running in an AOC for vice president. This guy. This guy. Do you know who this is? Conservative billionaire. Hunter Biden is my idol. That's what's up. Rubio's the man. I like Rubio. Vanique, yes, exactly. Guys, again, make sure to click that like button. Guys, I'm a Trump supporter, so feel free to ask me anything about Trump. I'm a Trump supporter, so feel free to ask me anything about Trump. I will not eat the green eggs and ham. It kind of looks like a crowd chain, almost like the Miz. Hey, it's not the Miz. It's a conservative billionaire. Hey, Steve, that's sick though. I'll be watching Raw today, WWE Raw. I am excited for WWE Raw. Love the WWE, guys. For those of you who don't know, love it. I love it. What's good, Dylan? How's it going? How's it going? If offered, I'm not sure if it works. If it's proven to work, Dylan. By the way, Trump just signed something to give $1.8 billion to the Autism Care Act and stuff. So, to find out the cause of autism.
There will be a city on Mars in the year 2050. It will be humanity's second home, our first outpost away from the shelter of the Earth, and a construction project that will cement our future as a multi planet species. SpaceX is determined to make this vision a reality, but it's going to require more than just ambition and big rockets to colonize Mars.
Trump signed that today? Yes, exactly. He did sign that today. Guys, we're 5 likes away from our new goal, which is 20 likes. So if you haven't liked already, make sure to click that like button. Again, guys, I'm a Trump supporter, so feel free to ask me anything about Trump. I am a Donald Trump supporter, so feel free to ask me anything about Trump. Give me 1 second, guys. 1 second, 1 second. Oh shoot, elect. I didn't see your question. Do you support Trump bombing civilian bridges and stuff? Well, here's the thing. I support whatever he's doing for our country, not any other. I support what he's doing for our country. I acknowledge the OCT. Let's go. Yes, the OTC is awesome. Roman is awesome. He's great. He is fantastic. He's fantastic. Eugene, what do you think about Eugene Carroll? I think she's a liar. I think she's a liar. I don't know what kind of shirt this is, to be honest. I am wearing a card, though. Bleak. Let's go. What train is this? Yeah, but Trump is awesome. Guys, we're 3 likes away from our goal, which is just something you should look at. So what if he's a Jew supporter? So what? Whatever he still walked in. Walked into what? Oh, what do you think about Trump walking into the beauty pageant locker? Well, I think it was in Hollywood, so I don't know. I believe someone could have said just come on in, and then he could have walked in that way. I don't know. I think he was set up by multiple women. It's my opinion. So yeah. Guys, again, I am a Trump supporter, so feel free to ask me anything about Trump. I am a Trump supporter, so feel free to ask me anything about Trump. Make sure to click that like button. I don't care what they said. I think they're lying. Believe all women? Nah. Yeah, you did own it as well. Exactly, Steve. Yeah, and that's common. That's common for men to be around. It's common for men to be around there. There were other men around. Where are you from? I'm from Cali. Guys, again, I'm a Trump supporter, so feel free to ask me anything about Trump. I am a Trump supporter, so feel free to ask me anything about Trump. Click that like button as well. It helps the algorithm. And if you're new here, make sure you guys subscribe and come back on my lives as well. Who cares about Trump? Trump is awesome. Trump is awesome. Guys, again, I am a Trump supporter, so feel free to ask me anything about Trump. I am a Trump supporter, so feel free to ask me anything about Donald Trump. Also, click that like button and subscribe. Come back on my lives. We are 2 likes away from 20 likes, guys, which is our goal. 2 likes away from 20 likes. Yes, everyone cares. I want McDonald's. Dude, this card is awesome. I must say, this is a super rare card. I love it. 2 out of 5. Very rare, bro. Of a conservative billionaire. It's awesome. On the gold chain. Amazing. Just because the White House is covered in tacky gold doesn't mean it's a golden age. First off, yes, it does. Okay, gold is awesome. Number one. Number two, it's not tacky, it's gold. There's no such thing as tacky gold. Gold is gold. Just like this. Bastard is awesome. What, are you jealous of my Vanique card? Are you jealous of my Vanique 2 out of 5 card? I think you are. I think you're jealous, bro. I think you're jealous, chicken. I think he's jealous. That's not true. This billionaire? Not true. What's up, Puerto Rico girl? How's it going? I love Puerto Rico. I've never been, but I like Puerto Rican women. Corpse, I think you're just jealous of my gold chain and my Vanique card. I think that's what's happening here. I think you're jealous. I apologize if you're jealous. You know, it's all good, but don't take your hate on other people. Don't take your hate out on other people, man. I feel bad for you, bro. I feel bad. Thank you so much, Puerto Rico girl. Make sure you guys subscribe and come back on my lives for those of you who are new. Mute? What do you mean by that? Haters hate themselves. Exactly. Exactly. Well, my mom provides food. I'm allowed to like McDonald's, bro. Don't hate me for liking McDonald's. You MAGA Trump supporter both. Both. It is so hard. It is, bro. It is hard. Guys, again, make sure to click that like button and subscribe. Come back in my lives. Thank you so much, John Gamer. They're stars, bro. They're stars. You don't like stars, bro? They're stars because I'm a star. You know, they're stars because I'm a star. Do you support Trump creating jobs? Exactly. Of course I do. He made trade jobs more money as well. Yes, yes. Dude, I love this card. This card is amazing. This card is amazing. You deflect because Trump, like, how do I deflect? What do I deflect? How do I deflect? Dude, I don't. I believe I answered your questions. I just answered your jobs questions. Oh, I'm growing up. You're the one that's not growing up, sir. Yeah, for real. I don't know what the fuck they're talking about. Literally, I answered the guy's question. Trump exposed the left for the craziness that they are. Exactly, Flock. Flock, you should definitely subscribe. Come back in my lives. Those of you who are new here, or if you support Trump, make sure you guys subscribe and come back in my lives. Charlie Kirk is the one who's in heaven and who's shining light on all of us. Shining light on all of us. Charlie Kirk is absolutely an amazing legend, for sure. Charlie Kirk was a great man. Charlie Kirk is a great man. He's still with us. He is. Man, his clips are spreading like wildfire still. They can't get rid of him. They can't get rid of Charlie and his greatness. Of course I could say 97. R.I.P. Charlie Kirk. Yes. All right, R.I.P. Ugh. Kirk faked his death? That's not true. Trump was Charlie was an absolute legend. He's still with us, still looking down on us, which is amazing. So, yeah. Electrician, I don't know what the fuck you are on, or electric. I don't know what you are on, but I'm not ignoring your questions. Not ignoring your questions. Is Barron Trump the next Jesus Christ? No, there's only one Jesus Christ. Moscow, yes, let's go. Let's go, Russia. Guys, again, if you're new here, make sure to subscribe and come back on my lives. I do these sort of lives a lot, so make sure to subscribe and come back on my lives. What the fuck? Exactly, guys. Guys, again, I'm a Trump supporter, so feel free to ask me anything about Trump. I'm a Trump supporter, so feel free to ask me anything about Trump. Give me 1 second, guys. We're hitting an hour. We're hitting an hour. Give me 1 second. Guys, again, I am a Trump supporter, so feel free to ask me anything about Trump. I am a Trump supporter, so feel free to ask me anything about Trump. Man, I'm feeling good. I'm feeling good, bro. Hey, thank you guys. Thank you guys. I appreciate you. Make sure you guys subscribe and turn on notifications. By the way. Tyler Robinson didn't make the shoot from 200 yards, and I believe that it was Erica Kirk that did it. Yeah, I don't believe that. I believe like what Nick Fuentes said. I believe that Tyler Robinson just, you know, shot him and stuff because he was mad at him, and he had a transgender girlfriend as well. So remember that. Trump, let's go. Guys, again, if you're new here, I'm a Trump supporter, so feel free to ask me anything about Trump. I am a Trump supporter, so feel free to ask me anything about Trump. And make sure you click that subscribe button, too. And come back on my lies. Erica Kirk, yeah, well, that makes no sense. That makes no sense. The views are going to go down and stuff. That makes no sense that Erica would do it. It's not like that TPUSA benefited from Charlie Kirk dying. Nah, bro, that's not true. Not true. Candace Owens even literally came and said, like, changed her whole plot, too. Candace Owens, even the one who was creating false conspiracies about the Charlie Kirk assassination, came and debunked it herself. Yeah, Candace Owens was crazy, bro. Yeah. Guys, again, make sure you click that like button. We're 2 likes away from 25 likes. The likes really do help the algorithm, so please do click the like button as well. Yeah, I heard about that story. I believe that's misinformation as well, to be honest with you. Just being honest. Just being honest. Honestly. Yeah, for real. And she came out and literally she admitted that she was wrong about everything.
Today we're standing in one of the most breathtaking places in the entire world, Big Sur, California. We have the absolute honor in showcasing this home for the very first time since its creation back in 1971. This home and property is as detailed.
Dude, I have done research on it. I just think it's a whole bunch of shambles, to be honest with you. Honestly. Whole bunch of shambles. Yeah, for real. Mostly H. You should definitely subscribe. Come back on my lives for sure. Guys, again, if you're new, make sure you guys subscribe. Come back on my lives. The best thing you can do is turn on notifications. Tyler Robinson couldn't hit his target from 100 yards away. Who says who? It could have had a scope on it.
I'm so excited to show you guys around. I first want to thank the listing agents, Zach Friedman and Nicole Truskowski, for giving us the opportunity to showcase this one-of-one property, and Monterey Touring Vehicles for giving us this Ford Thunderbird, which perfectly fits in with its Big Sur coastline aesthetic. They have tons of more antique classic cars in their collection available for lease or purchase. Their details are down below. And with that, let's begin. So starting this tour here out on the grounds, 43.83 acres. They actually bought all these different parcels over the course of multiple years to what now feels like your private state park overlooking the North Pacific. It's beautiful out here, just hearing the waves crash in. And kind of painting a picture, they used to have huge car events out here. So imagine a bunch of cars lined up, helicopters coming in, dropping off guests, as you do have multiple structures on this property to host those large gatherings. You've got a bocce ball courts, which probably has...
Candace will milk her BS theories, exactly. Timothy, Bradley, you should definitely subscribe and come back to my lives. I do a lot of Trump support lives. Yes, 100% I do.
Anywhere in the world. And up this pathway, you see...
Guys, we're 3 likes away from 30 likes, guys. 3 likes away from 30 likes.
All this Mediterranean spurge every...
Yeah, that's crazy. Mostly, that's crazy.
And then at the very top, you reach a landing that also has a Japanese soaking tub with amazing views. There's multiple hot tubs and little areas to get away. There's actually a little secret getaway spot that the owner used to come for his morning routine. So imagine grabbing a cup of coffee and you just walk across your state park on your property, which has to be one of the largest in Big Sur. And this is the lowest point in Big Sur. So 100 miles from here, you won't find anything like this home. It can't be replicated and it can't be done again. You have more of that Mediterranean spurge over here, just lining the entire bluff side of this sloped hill. A seating area right here overlooking the ocean again. And just over here is something...
Hey, Sub, thank you so much. Guys, and the best thing you can do is turn on notifications, guys. Turn on notifications to come back on my lives. I appreciate you guys. Guys, again, I'm a Trump supporter, so feel free to ask me anything about Trump. I am a Trump supporter, so feel free to ask me anything about Trump. Anything about Trump.
I didn't even know it was a thing. I didn't know you could do this, but these 2 pieces of coral reef have actually been imported from Indonesia. So let me go stand by this just to kind of...
Let me go ahead and take this off.
For how large this is. So they shipped these in. So imagine like a truck or a helicopter coming in, dropping these off, and now they're just pieces of art on your property. There's a lot of pieces of natural art here, and it also kind of feels like we're in like a Dr. Seuss book right here. But following me down...
Can you mute that person, Mod, if you're on here?
This is incredible. So watch your step. You have these sunshine cone plants framing the sidewalk, and this is part of his morning routine. So imagine you're coming down here, and this is how you start your day. Imagine this is part of your morning routine, as the owner once did before, with your cup of coffee, sitting here at this bench, 180-degree panoramic views of the Pacific Ocean. I've seen whales and dolphins since being here today, and the white water capped waves crashing against these jagged rocks here in Big Sur. It's just stunning. And then just below that main house, which we'll get to later on in this tour, you have a private pebble beach, and that house is a mid-century masterpiece. It is so pretty, but to get to it is the region's only funicular. And the reason that was actually put in was because the road to get down to the house was a little bit washed away from some natural occurrences. So the owner put that in to get a dedicated access to that house, which is the lowest pointed structure within 100 miles. So speaking of the homeowner, Mr. Mullen actually was a philanthropist and an avid car collector, actually had one of the world's largest car collections. He made this property specifically perfect for hosting a...
Guys, make sure to click that like button. We're 2 likes away from 30 likes, guys. 2 likes away. You can't be that native. Explain me how come. Wait, you can't be that naive. Explain how Kim the bullet Dr. Charlie Kirk next. I believe that was a false article, bro. We're never gonna know. I believe that was a false article, to be honest. What do you think about people who don't support Trump? Must misunderstand about how his approach to governing. Yeah, so I think a lot of, Trump gives a lot of hate for no reasons. People create false things about him. For example, people say like, oh, he's cutting funding for autistic people and stuff, but he's also spending funding for autistic people because he just spent $1.8 billion on research for autism and so forth. It's not an act. Yeah, exactly, Flock. Exactly. Guys, we're one more like away from 30 likes. Guys, again, I am a Trump supporter, so feel free to ask me anything about Trump. I'm a Trump supporter, so feel free to ask me anything about Trump.
Events, because we do have a rarity here, which is flat ground. Big Sur is mostly full of these dramatic drops like you see behind us. So this property was perfect for flying in guests on helicopters and having all those cars lined up where we have that Thunderbird at the top of the hill. There's so many great details of this property. We're going to walk out the entire thing today, from the 11 bedrooms, 11 bathrooms, and 2 half baths.
What's up, Linda? How's it going? How's it going? Guys, again, I'm a Trump supporter, so feel free to ask me anything about Trump. You look so cute since haircut. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. Do you feel like they are afraid of him because of being exposed? Yeah, I guess. Well, I think they already have been exposed. Going good. How about you? It's going all right. That dumb woke liberals will never admit how progressive and LGBTQ-friendly Jews in Israel is. LOL. Brutal, you should definitely subscribe and come back to my lives. Definitely sub and come back to my lives. Again, guys, I'm a Trump supporter, so feel free to ask me anything about Trump. I'm a Trump supporter, so feel free to ask me anything about Trump.
We head back up this hill, and continue this tour. Now, heading up this property, across the driveway where we began this tour, I want you guys to look up at this larger-than-life horse sculpture done by Heather Johnsch. I've been told the price point of this one is around $350,000, and there's 2 of them on this property. And you're going to notice her artwork throughout this home as well. So all organic materials, and this actually fits in the aesthetic of this home perfectly with the kind of bohemian nature that we have here. This is really pretty. And just for reference, I'm 6'6". I know I'm going to get some comments down below saying no you're not, but I would put this at probably around 8 feet. So really cool to have right across your infinity edge koi pond. That's a sentence I just said, which doesn't feel...
Yes, these dumb libs will never admit. Yeah, exactly. I love Trump. To be clear, I am a Trumper. Let's go. Mostly, let's go.
Real, but they've got it here. And there's a lot of things on this property that...
Dude, yeah, Trump is awesome. Trump is awesome. Guys, again, I am a Trump supporter, so feel free to ask me anything about Trump. We are 1 like away from our goal, which is 30 likes, guys. 1 like away, so make sure to click that like button. Pride parades were down. You see his money.
Feel real. Like this shot right here feels like we're in a Dr. Seuss book. All the ferns and all the roundness that we have here, just the redwoods shading this hill. It's just gorgeous. And you have a little seating area to overlook your 43 acres, the North Pacific Ocean. It's beautiful here today in Big Sur. The nickname of this property is Bien Sur, which actually translates to Good Sur. I think that's so fitting for the type of people that used to gather here on these grounds. So imagine that grassy area off that bocce ball court. We have that Ford Thunderbird set up, just a row of Bugattis and helicopters flying in.
Why are we all the most dangerous cities Democrats? Democrat? Yeah, for real. Why are all the most dangerous cities Democrat? I agree with that.
Dropping off guests as they'd all gather here on this property. We've got plenty of places to put up all those guests. You're in black tie attire, having a cocktail overlooking the North Pacific Ocean. It's beautiful. And another thing that I think is just stunning is this infinity edge koi pond. It's all stocked, the lily pads everywhere. Everything on this property honestly looks like we're looking it through an Instagram filter, but it's just how this actually looks. My blood pressure when we arrived on this property, I'm pretty sure just plummeted. It's just so calming and relaxing here next to this koi pond. Also, we have a Japanese hut on your koi pond, Japanese trees everywhere, creating for a really tranquil vibe, which we'll go check out.
Steal the money from the Trump account. Yeah, dude, the Trump accounts are a good thing. What up, bro? What's up, Scalp? How's it going? How you doing?
Just off of your bridge, you'll notice the stream that goes underneath the bridge.
Hold up, guys. Give me 1 second.
1 second.
Flowing into this larger infinity edge koi pond, and there's another bridge above. You've got the mist coming up as well. I mean, this property is ready for Hollywood. It's ready for the movies. This is so beautiful. We've got seating arrangements everywhere throughout this property. The hut just down below has some amazing features as well. So you actually step over another bridge. This one is just a slab of stone, and all of the water is just trickling down here. Just so peaceful. This fog is wild, and this mist that's coming up on this property is just, it's kind of surreal. I'm not by the ocean a lot, and not in Big Sur often, not enough anyway, but this is just so cool. I've never seen anything like that. Inside this little Japanese hut, got a skylight illuminating this space, keeping it bright, and there's actually a cutout here on the flooring where these stone path actually takes you out over to another seating area. So they're all about getting away on this property and just being detached from just everyday life and the hustle and bustle. This property is straight up just a place to escape.
This is good, bro. This is good.
And there's so many other places on this
Guys,
property
again,
to
I'm a
escape
Trump
like
supporter,
this.
so feel free to ask me anything about Trump or ask me any questions at all, guys. I'm a Trump supporter, so feel free to ask me anything about Trump.
Right here in your koi pond. So we're going to push back up this property, check out a few more of these casitas, and then we'll work our way down to this main house. Now, heading back across this bridge over the koi pond area, I want to take a quick pause here to look at this fog that comes rolling up this hill. It's just one of the many, many magical things that happen here only on this property. Again, they took them years to collect all the other properties next to them to expand this property, 43 acres. But as we go up this hill, you'll start
Well, Trump likes being nice.
noticing some of the landscaping. Like, I literally have seen some of the caretakers here pick up little sticks and like throw them away or put them in the brush. That's like obviously obstruct any of your walking paths. It's just amazing the amount of time and effort that they put into this property on a daily basis to keep it in shape and how it is today. It's funny, I actually was here on this property a week ago with Zach, the agent of this property, and I told him I had to get back out here to film this property because it's not only the first time this home has ever been listed, but it's the first time there's been video of this property ever. So I'm glad we get to come here again, walk the entirety of this property. I feel like Dr. Seuss must have stayed here to get his inspiration for some of the drawings because, I mean, look at the bush right here. It's bouncy, it's fun, and it
I want more blacks arrested. I get that.
wraps around this entire...
Yeah, exactly. Looks illegal border crossings. Trump's nicer than Nick Fuentes Groypers a little bit.
Casita. The landscape architect must have had a ton of fun when developing the lay of the land here. Got blue lilies everywhere, more of a coastal vibe happening as we step into our first casita. You've got a little seating arrangement out front. You've got this pergola set above, kind of diffusing the light, and you're going to see that wrap around this entire porch. You even have wraparound seating as we step in through these two French doors. Tons of natural light happening in this room. Before we get into the room, I want to mention that there is a full kitchenette in here. So if you're staying here for a week at a time, it's perfect for that. King size bed set just in the middle. You've got this kind of barn-style roof right here with some beams coming across. It's creating for a really fun vibe, and you're gonna notice in each of these casitas, they all have their own theme. So accordion-style doors opens up to that wraparound porch with just commanding views of the Pacific Ocean. It's just beautiful. There's some detail on every single step of this property that we could talk about, but moving right along, we've got the full en-suites. All of the casitas on this property have en-suites, because if you're hosting large events, like Bugatti events, they're gonna wanna stay as well, making the trip out here to Big Sur. So you've got even a walk-in closet. And one of the coolest things in this entire casita has to be this walk-in shower. You've got glass encasing the entire top of this shower with amazing views of the Pacific Ocean from your shower. So imagine it's raining, you've got the rainfall shower head. You can just create like a really cool vibe in here. You've got amazing privacy as well with this glass height. Not that you would necessarily need it because you're kind of alone here on the corner of the property. But now working our way from this corner of the property to the other corner.
Mm-hmm.
We're gonna step over through the grounds and check out a few more of these casitas as we work our way down to that vernacular. Coming out of the first casita, we're gonna head over into the second here on the upper portion of this property, following this stone pathway. You'll also notice the little pebbles between each stone, mimicking that bathroom we were just in, speaking on the cohesiveness from the interiors to the exteriors. And look at the landscaping and the plant life here, from the blue lilies, the succulents, and all the aloe.
What's up, bro? Yes, we are getting lit today. We are. We are. It's going to be great. It's going to be awesome. It's going to be amazing.
On this property, I'm so excited we get to share homes like this with you guys. So if you haven't already, don't forget to subscribe because we have a lot more coming. Stepping into the bonsai
Hold on,
garden,
I got to get my...
amazing. This could be...
I got to get my other thing. Hold up. What are you drinking? I'm drinking some tea, some pear leaf tea, you know?
Routine. You come in here, take a deep breath, grab your little scissors out here and start doing some pruning on your tree. I think this one actually needs some pruning. There we go. I actually had no idea. It looked right, it felt right, so we went with it. So off your bonsai garden, we're gonna step over into the second casita up here. Amazing views of the Pacific Ocean, the stocked koi pond, and that vernacular, which we'll get to here in just a moment. Stepping through your accordion-style doors, all opens up once again into this coastal-themed casita. So on my left, we have another little kitchenette. You can stay here for the weekend or the entire week. And then on these tray ceilings, it's stained to mimic the driftwood that we've seen throughout this property, but still keeping a very high-end hotel vibe with a king-size bed off your little riding station. And With that Japanese koi pond, you're going to notice a lot of inspiration on its interiors, especially with this little fogged glass sliding door. As you step into your ensuite, all these have ensuites, clad tile on the walls here in this bathroom. And this one is fun in the sense that it steps down, and if you want to put on a robe after you're done showering, you can step right outside onto the grounds of this property and just go for a little stroll with your coffee in the morning. And this actually wraps around the entire casita. So as you step around here, we're actually gonna head across and up once again to another casita as we enter one of the main guest houses here on this property. So as we go up the driveway, you have these blue lilies lining the path, and down here you've got that main koi pond, which actually feeds into that infinity edge koi pond. The vernacular right here as well, which actually goes straight down to the main house, which I'm so excited to share with you guys. So stick around for the entire tour. Imagine grabbing that cup of coffee, got your robe on, you're coming out here to enjoy your morning. I mean, check this out. You have a viewing deck right here. Breathtaking views, white-capped waves crashing over these jagged rocks down below. Continuing up the drive, this is probably one of the most incredible sight lines on this property, just straight down to that bocce ball court and that horse that we saw earlier. It's stunning, everything about.
Drinking tea. Guys, again, I'm a Trump supporter, so feel free to ask me anything about Trump. I'm a Trump supporter, so feel free to ask me anything about Trump. Groypers are willing to do what's necessary that MAGA can't. I don't know.
There's just so many details to get into, so I'm glad we've got a couple days dedicated just walking and talking in this property. We've got a casita straight ahead. This one has its own theme, again shaded by these redwood trees. It's beautiful. So we've got these natural stone tiles that lead you up to your front porch through these blue double doors. Coming through into our third casita on the upper portion of this property, you're going to notice the sloped roof line right here. We have wood paneling on the ceiling where your kitchen is. This one's a little bit different as you do have a 4-burner gas stove, and we do have propane actually here on the property at the top of the hill. Little breakfast nook as you step up.
Oh no, I'm not drinking yet. I'm not drinking yet, actually.
This is a queen-size bed, just for reference to how much volume we have in this space. It's just a great place for the kids to come and hang out.
I shouldn't be drinking.
Because you also have a ladder, which steps you up to a lofted space, so you can throw a couple more beds up there. Ensuite, right here is a little bit more special because you do have stacked laundry, which I think is perfect for hosting those families that have kids. Now, heading back out, let's go check out the main guest house. Coming down the steps off this casita, back onto the driveway, straight ahead is that main guest house, and above is that caretaker suite. But first, I want to take everyone's eyes up this stone pathway, which actually leads you to a sculpture of a girl with a veil above her head. It's very dramatic, made of metal, setting the tone as you actually come through this Japanese-inspired gate, which could take you straight to your caretaker suite or the main guest house. And then above is a floating tree stump. I mean, how cool is that? I've never seen that before. There's so many things about this property that I've never seen before. So you could have direct access to that gate, to your suite, or you could park right here. And since we got a little bit of extra time today, I want to show you guys everything this property has. So down.
What are you watching?
These steps.
Watching a tour of my future house. That's what I'm watching. You know. So yeah, but I'm also here to talk about Trump, guys. Remember, I'm here to talk about Trump, so feel free to ask me anything about Trump, guys. Anything about Trump at all.
Steps leads you to what is currently a 2-bedroom setup with a full kitchen.
Trump Tower? Yeah. My future house is Trump Tower. No, it's not Trump Tower, but it's just a mansion tour and stuff.
Now behind this door, you can already tell it's a little bit different than the rest of the casitas just by the door height. It actually follows the slope line of the roof, so you're kind of crouching around up here on this lofted space, but down below you've got a full kitchen. There's a bedroom off the fireplace as well, but there's a lot of opportunity for even this casita. I'd probably just blow out these floors and make this one big room and really just lean into the Japanese style that this home has already. But let me know what you guys would do with this space down in the comments. Now it's time to go check out the main guest house. Now coming up the staircase, we're gonna step into.
So Wait, so did you get a tan? No, I didn't. I don't know about a tan. What do you mean? I'm just a naturally tan, you know? You know what I mean? You mean like a tan, like skin-wise, right? AI is better than you. Bend your knee to the almighty intelligence. I agree with that, Cloudy. That's funny.
What has to be, by definition, the most calm.
Guys, again, I'm a Trump supporter, so feel free to ask me anything about Trump. I'm a Trump supporter, so feel free to ask me anything about Trump.
Tranquil spot on this entire property. This is the Zen Garden just out front of the main guest house. Caretaker suite is just above the hill. You've got the Zen Garden rakes on the pea gravel, the fountain made of bamboo trickling into its bucket, the koi pond right here, the
Is Trump my stinker lover? What do you mean by that?
Japanese maple above it,
No.
and on this retaining wall around.
Do you like
this
Trump,
Zen Garden,
Cloudy?
you have this rosemary that's draping over. It's just really, really beautiful. And of course, it's the most calming part of this property. A lot of those Japanese elements, including with the Japanese cypresses lining this garden as well. But now stepping through this 8-foot tall sliding glass door, we're gonna enter into the main guest house. The 70s popularized open concept floor plans, and that holds true with this home being built in 71. So you've got the dining, the living room, and the kitchen all kind of intertwined and connected. So there's not 100 doors like we see in the 50s and 60s, and all the colors are fairly neutral, which is kind of opposite of the 50s and 60s pop era. So in the kitchen, you do have these shutters.
Dude, my neck
that can
hurts.
close.
The haircut
and
brings
open,
that
kind of
out
giving
too.
you
Thank you. I hate that. No, Russia's awesome. Russia's still strong as ever. I love Russia.
a little bit of division.
Guys, again, make sure to click that like button. We're 4 likes away from 35 likes, guys. 4 likes away.
Open
Brazil's all right.
cabinets in here as well, some downlighting, which I really like. Helps bring out some of those orange colors from this grid layout that we have on the countertops. You're gonna notice in the kitchen as well, there's no handles. They're all indented into the actual cabinets, keeping for that kind of modern look that we're going for here in the 70s. Along with that grid pattern is on the floor as well, with these orange grid layout. And then you have this wet stack.
No, it's not. Russia's awesome. Love Russia from Brazil. That's what's up, Atara. Thank you so much, Atara. Make sure you subscribe. Come back to my lives, guys. Again, if you're new here, make sure you guys subscribe. Come back to my lives for sure.
Natural wood burning fireplace centered in this large living room. Again, everything's open concept, but still has this bohemian style as well. So the interior and exterior architect had a lot in common, clearly, because they were able to pull all this off and just make it feel really cohesive. But it's pretty easy to do. Some might say when you have a view like this, when most of your attention is just demanded by this ocean. Heather Janch makes another appearance on the inside of this property with more of her driftwood horses, which are really cool, just off these sliding glass doors, which opens up to that wraparound porch. That wraparound porch actually extends this entire width of this property. So coming down here, we have a side entrance, picture frame window to kind of peek out and see who's coming and going right here, but also extends your gardens. And actually, that is the caretaker suite just above. So just so you know where we're at. Then down this hallway, just off the kitchen, is a little power room. Kind of takes on more of a playful vibe on the wallpaper, has some pink seashells and seahorses up there. And then on the vanity, we have some natural wood, and you do have a skylight above as well, kind of introducing more natural light. Speaking of natural light, we have tons of natural light in this primary suite. So stepping inside here, you're gonna notice the Japanese inspiration even on the handles throughout this entire floor. And as we come in, that natural light hits you, king size bed just for volume, as we got plenty of it here in this space. Imagine getting some work done here at this desk or on the side yard here, reading a magazine or a book in these lawn chairs and just taking in these amazing views. I mean, just look at this. The ocean is sparkling. I honestly just want to stop this tour right now and just fall asleep on one of these lawn chairs. It's just so peaceful here. And another peaceful element is this bathroom. So through this pocket door, you go down this hallway bathroom.
Trump did not say that. Smart people like Trump. So wait, smart people, nah, smart people do like Trump. Common sense people like Trump.
Double vanity, more natural wood. You walk into this open shower, there's actually driftwood at the end of this picture frame window. It's just a super serene, relaxing place to unwind at the end of every single day. But now I think it's time that we go down the vernacular and check out the main house. Coming down from where we had coffee earlier, we also have a
Putin's not a
circular
war
wall
criminal.
sculpture.
Putin's awesome.
It's another unique
Putin's
piece of
awesome.
artwork we have on this property. And then just below is your koi pond. So this is the main koi pond that feeds the Infinity Edge koi pond down below. And some of these koi are like 2 feet long, which is incredible to have on a property like this. We've got the fountain grass here. Everything is just super, super dreamy with all the waves crashing onto these rocks. It's gorgeous here. I really can't get over it. You have the waterfall trickling below this bridge as we step into the only vernacular in Big Sur. This is the ultimate James Bond entrance to any home. It's a $3 million vernacular, and this is the only way in and the only way out. I'll see you guys down there in about 3 minutes. So what do you think, Lid? Could you do this every day? Is this your main form of coming and going from the house?
I mean, if this is my house, yes.
You can do
this is where I live, yeah.
As your main form of about 3 minutes. So, and this is the to any home. This is the ultimate James Bond entrance to any home. It's a $3 million vernacular, and this is the only way in and the only way out. I'll see you guys down there in about 3 minutes. So what do you think, Lid? Could you do this every day? Is this your main form of coming and going from the house?
I mean, if this is my house, yes.
You can do
this
this?
is where I live, yeah.
Pull up in the Aston Martin, you come down the vernacular, and you're here. You're here at your house. It only took a couple minutes, right?
Anyone who voted for Biden or Harris, your last two brain cells are fighting for third place for real. Yeah, Trump is awesome. Putin is awesome. Guys, again, if you're new here, make sure you guys subscribe and come back to my lives. Make sure to click that like button as well, guys. And feel free to ask me anything about Trump. I'm a Trump supporter, so feel free to ask me anything about Trump. Hey, what's up, Dead? Dead, how are you? Make sure you subscribe. Hurro, you should subscribe. Mostly, I think you already did. David, you should subscribe. Alan, whoever's new should definitely subscribe and come back to my lives. Click that like button as well. It helps the algorithm. 3 more likes until 35 likes.
Mr. Mullen referred to this property as his church. You know, it was looked at as like a religious experience almost. You know, you can really connect with nature, and the level of privacy that you get here is unparalleled. So it just provides.
As we come down, you have all these mature redwood trees just hanging over this house, providing some more shade. It's just, I'm almost lost for words. No railings, just pure views. Nothing to obstruct you and nature. It's amazing. There's so many little places to get away in this home. And even in your in-home gym, you're completely removed. So imagine getting a workout done, and this is where you get to do it every single morning. It's just mind-blowing. And then right through this door, we're going to step up to the main house. There's even a little pond area.
How many stock trades has Trump made during his presidency? Well, a lot of people have made tons of stock trades and tons of money on the stock market. So I don't know what you're talking about. Tons of people have made money on the stock market. It's such Trump was president, you know?
Leaning into that Japanese inspiration again with the bamboo lining this property.
Guys, again, I'm a Trump supporter, so
You hear
feel
the
free to
birds
ask me anything
chirping.
about
This is
Trump.
so cool. Another koi pond right here. You got a waterfall over here, and you're stepping over water as you work your way up to the main house. It's just beautiful. Got a bell here.
Bar
So
was
everyone-
cool. Guys, again, if I'm a Trump supporter, so feel free to ask me anything about Trump. The ballroom is for America. Exactly, underboss. The ballroom is for America.
Dinner's ready, and if you want to get a little more shade, you actually can pull this right here. I've never seen this either. So this can help diffuse that light, as it kind of be hitting a little too hard out here. And it just opens up like a ship would. It's so cool. And that is also done really well here in the living room. Gas fire pits, front and center. It's actually a whole.
No, I don't know who you're talking about. Donald Trump is doing good. Exactly. Underboss, you should definitely subscribe if you're new. Guys, we're 3 more likes away from 35 likes, guys. 35 likes. So make sure you click that like button. Hope you wake up one day. Well, dude, we are waking up.
Rock cut in half.
You need to
then
wake
they
up. I hope you
obviously
wake up someday.
Dug out the middle of it.
I hope you wake up from off of the premises of the woke. I hope you wake up off of the premises of the woke. That's what I hope for you.
To make room for this gas fire pit. It's just a super cool detail that you don't see really.
Oh, that's
ever.
what's up. Heck
We're
yeah.
gonna get down to the grounds here in
Dead.
a moment, but I want to tour this living room with you guys. Just the smells that are coming out of this room is just amazing. All these redwood trees. It's actually illegal to cut down redwoods here in California. So this can't be done again, ever, period. The size of these redwood beams is just impressive. All the mixed woods they use just creates for a really good. I wish the smell could translate through this camera. They need to bottle this and sell it, honestly. But you've got the floor to ceiling bookshelf, width to width, height to height. And then these beams actually in nature from every single window feels the vaulted here. No one.
No, like, guys, what's up, Goku? How's it going? Everything can be forgiven through Jesus. Exactly. Everything can be forgiven through Jesus. Oh my God. Holy shit.
Is going to bother you. You all in front of your playful backsplash. All this stonework.
Guys, again, I'm a Trump supporter, so feel free to ask me anything. You're a Donald Trump supporter? Heck yeah, let's go. Goku. Goku, you should definitely click that like button and subscribe. Goku, haven't you been on here before? I highly doubt taking the innocent of a child. Wait, taking the innocent of a child is going to get you into heaven. Do you believe in hell? Well, there's targeted strikes, bro. Israel uses targeted strikes. They literally use very, very targeted strikes and stuff. And there's multiple processes Israel has to go through before actually doing the strikes there and stuff. And so does the military. They use very accurate strikes. Yes, Goku, I do remember you.
Mimicking
yes,
the
Underboss.
fireplace, which is actually
Me, Goku.
on the inside of this primary suite as well. So you've got two here on this structure. So here's a little seating area up here. You got these vaulted ceilings in here, and then you're going to notice all these windows. I mean, the views in here, guys. I just cannot imagine waking up here every morning. It's just breathtaking. So as you step inside the suites, you've got that grid pattern included here on the floor, on the carpet, king size bed, and then behind it is just paneled in cedar everywhere. I mean,
What's up, Citric? Curtis, how's it going?
these ceilings are beautiful. The vaulted ceilings with the beams everywhere. As you step up, front and center is this deep bathtub, and then wrapped in marble as well, included here on the double vanity, more natural wood everywhere.
I'm drinking tea, bro. I'm drinking tea. How are you, bro? Israel did a great job. Exactly. Jamie, you should definitely subscribe. Come back to my lives. We're 2 likes away, guys. We're 2 likes away from 35 likes, guys. So if you haven't already, click that like button again, guys. I'm a Trump supporter, so feel free to ask me anything about Trump. I am a Trump supporter, so feel free to ask me anything about Trump. So yeah, guys, I got about 9 minutes here still and stuff. So make sure you guys ask me anything good or bad about Trump and stuff, and I will answer them. I will answer the questions before I get out of here, okay?
And this is your office. Like, I'm laughing just because of how amazing this is, because it's honestly so surreal. Look at this shot. This sight lines that you have here in Big Sur, again, being so close to the water that this home is, you just get so immersed in, I guess, just the sounds of the ocean. So over here, you've got the water closet right off your double vanity, and then you also have more closet space along this wall. Plenty of storage here in this room. And I just love how the beams continue everywhere. And one thing I wanted to point out as well is this shower. So you're going to notice on the ground, you've got those pebbles as you step down into your shower.
I was wondering why I didn't get locked until I realized. Wait, what? Okay, yeah. Oh, yeah, you're a Trump supporter too? Yes, underboss, exactly. Bradley, what do you mean by that?
And this, you're probably remembering from earlier in the tour.
Guys, again, if you're new, make sure to subscribe and come back on my lives.
If you've lasted all the way and watched the whole tour, you have this glass dome above you, and this actually vents out. So if you don't want it too steamy, you can vent it to the outdoors, completely private. You're the only one down here. But now let's put a secret walkway where you can literally just be alone with your thoughts.
Exactly, underboss.
So
Listen
let's
to
go
underboss,
down
David.
and check out that part on this primary suite. Coming off the primary suite, down a flight of stairs, we're gonna enter onto our grounds area here at the primary suite house. These views, I don't think I'm ever gonna be able to get over this. I've been here a couple times now, and it's just as amazing as the first time. And we've got another driftwood sculpture of a horse here. So this is 2 of 2. We found all of them. We found all the Easter eggs on the property. But there's a couple more, actually. One of them being that secret, lowest pointed space, little hangout area on this entire property. It's actually crazy. We'll get to it in just a moment. But we've got all this dreamy grass right here blowing in the wind. And you got these beams coming out, providing more structure to the base of the home as we step into a couple bedrooms. So you've got more of that natural seating here. It smells amazing. They all have bathrooms with kind of that pebble theme here on the ensuite. So full bathrooms.
What did you think about the face-off between Punk and Owen? Storyline with real-life tensions are the best. Yes, exactly, Kenny. Yes, dude, I'm excited for that. Wait, what's the next pay-per-view? SummerSlam. What's the next pay-per-view after SummerSlam? Again, I'm excited for Raw tonight. That's all I'm saying. I hope it doesn't start early. I would be upset if it starts early. Okay, let me see if what we got today. Becky Lynch is here. Mysterious guest. I hope it's a good one. Well, I guess because he hasn't really done anything wrong. Yeah, Trump's better than Kamala Harris as well, Bradley. You're so pretty and no girlfriend in my mind. Thank you so much, Celine. Guys, again, I'm a Trump supporter, so feel free to ask me anything about Trump. I'm a Trump supporter, so feel free to ask me anything about Trump.
More marble in here as well. So a lot of thoughtful details, and these guys got it made. In the sunset here in Big Sur, you also have a hot tub right here as well. So you really can't beat that. Life does not get better than this. And if it does, show me. Show me where it is. Over here actually is where we're going to go to a secret place. So you can see it's all overgrown. If you're brave enough, you walk across the secret pathway, and this is where the lowest pointed part on this property is. So obviously a little overgrown. Got to keep it secret. And also, I don't think a lot of people go back this far, but we're doing it because we were going to show you guys this entire property. So this is pretty nuts. You literally step down this railing, and then you go down 2 flights of stairs, which I'm not going to do, to get down to this little seating area, and you can just have some amazing conversations or just be by yourself and watch this ocean come in. This has to be one of the most beautiful properties we've ever had the privilege of touring here on the channel. And I not only wanted to give a huge thank you to the listing agents, Zach and Nicole, but also you, the viewer, for making it this far in this week's tour. We're going to be touring homes.
Yes, he did step up to Iran. That's true. Guys, we're one more like away from 35 likes. I'm about to get out of here. I might be live for WWE, so stay tuned for that. If you guys are new, make sure to turn on notifications for that as well, guys. I would love if you guys showed up to my WWE stream tonight. So make sure to turn on notifications and so forth. I appreciate you guys a lot. Appreciate you guys being here. And so forth. Why did God give me... Wait. Refuse. The Russian flag is beautiful. Guys, make sure to click that like button before I get out of here. I do appreciate you guys. Thank you, Runner. Runner, how are you? How are you doing, Runner?
Like this, hopefully, all the time. So if you guys haven't already, make sure to follow along. And I'll see you guys on the next video.
No, Trump is awesome. Trump is awesome. Guys, one more like until 35 likes, guys.
And why you'll see all the talent going to war with a massive corporation in the UFC and Dana White, not being afraid of their attacks, their constant efforts to try to tear us down, all the naysayers.
See you, mate.
Good to see you.
Don't take any shit from anyone anymore, all right?
Facts, brother.
Across the globe, positioned to accelerate growth. Exceptionally proud to
no sports entity in history has. Jake and I have built what we've done at MVP on the women's side, right? And we're the reference brand there. You think about first time 2 women ever headlined Madison engagement to a Yo sent me an article not too long ago that says PFL's on an incredible run. But
I'm proud of what Trump is achieving. Wait until 2027. It will blow your minds. The experience America will enjoy for real. All right, guys, I'm going to go ahead and get out of here. I appreciate you guys joining. Make sure to turn on notifications. By the way, how you do that is you go to my profile, you click the notification bell, then you click all. Again, go to my profile, click the notification bell, and then click all. I appreciate you guys joining here. Thank you so much. Make sure to click that like button before I get out of here. Thank you so much for joining. I appreciate every single one of you guys. Really would help if you turn on notifications. Thank you so much. And yeah, Trump, let's go. Let's go, Trump.